jokes. Hey Allison, I'm really glad you're joining me live. I love seeing all of your artwork that you keep sending me. It looks really, really, really good. All right, I think that's good. Okay, so I have, like always, my big brush and my small brush. I grabbed a few smaller brushes today. I don't think I'll need them, but I don't know. It's easier to have them than to get up and stop everything. So we're going to do a really easy blended background, and then we're going to paint a dream catcher. I feel like I'm slacking on the sleep department, and we all need good dreams and keep out the bad dreams with everything going on. So I thought it was an appropriate picture to paint today. So I have all my normal colors that comes in your kit, and I'm going to use teals and purples for my background. You can use whatever colors you want. Of course, you don't have those colors, so we have to make them. Easiest way to make a teal is you want to make a little green. So I'm going to grab some yellow and blue to make a green, just a really dark green. And then I'm going to add some white to it, maybe. And eventually, with enough turning and changing and mixing, I'm going to make a little bit more yellow in there because it's not quite green enough to give me that teal. It looks like a light blue. Cool. My computer battery is almost dead. Still not enough of a teal. Maybe I need way more yellow. Usually to get teal, it's green, a little bit of green with your blue and your white, but we're just painting the whole plate today. There we go. There it comes. All right. Okay, so I finally have a nice teal color. I'm going to leave my brush nice and dirty the way it is. And I'm just going to put it on here diagonally, kind of all over. And it's okay that it's different shades of color everywhere. That's all right. Same brush, I'm not going to worry about cleaning it. I'm going to make some of my purple. So my blue and my red, mix them together. And again, a little bit of white. Ooh, my plate is going to be so messy today. And get a shade of purple. You never know what you're going to get. All right, so there's my shade of purple on my brush. And I'm going to slap it on there in some other random spots. And then I'm just going to go edge to edge, diagonally, all the way without taking up my brush. And if it's too dark for you, if you don't like how dark yours might be, you can always add some plain white in there. So we can put some plain white streaks, kind of like we've done in some of the other pictures, and then just blend those in. Give you some nice little definitions in your colors back there. So you're just going to blend all the way from top to bottom. I'm going to grab a little bit more white for down here. Well, not top to bottom, corner to corner. We're doing diagonals here. Yeah, I actually have some people watching today. Woohoo! Okay, I'm trying to do this diagonal sideways and it's hard. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. I've got lots of different colors in there. I've got my greens, my blues, my turquoise, my teal, my purple, my whites. So I'm pretty happy with it. So you can go ahead and clean off your brush. And then I'm going to give you guys a second to catch up. Let this dry for a minute. I've got to find my charger for my laptop so I can see what you're typing. And then we're going to talk about some take-home kits. So give me just a second. I have to find my charger. Nothing like watching paint dry, right? It's literally what you guys are doing right now. Okay, so I don't have a kit to show you. Um, while this is drying and you're catching up, I have a handful of take-home kits going on right now. So tomorrow at the studio, I will be offering pickups, and one of the kits is this fun canvas that they can paint live with Rapunzel. So it'll be like painting with me, but instead it'll be on Paulette's Princess Parties page. It's a lot of P's. And Rapunzel will actually be teaching you how to paint. So I have this kit put together, and it's really, really easy for ages 3 and up. Yes, I said ages 3 and up. I'm gonna pre-do the shape for you. That way it's super easy. So I'm not gonna go into all the details, but the kits will be available tomorrow at the studio for $7. And I'm doing pickups from 3 to 5. And then also I have these wood cutout kits. Let me open one to show you. I have them all packaged nicely because, they're already spoken for. So it'll come in a bag. That way, if you take it home, no one will know what it is. But it comes with 5 cutouts. I'll just rebag this one. It's like a surprise. I feel like one of those YouTube kid things where they're opening up the kids' toys and it's like, whoa, check it out. So you'll get paints and a little paintbrush. And then you'll get 5 different wood cutouts. And my friends over at Priceless Woodworking are doing these for me. They're doing the cutouts and customizing them perfectly. I mean, literally what I ask for, they make. So it's really cool. So you get the cutouts, and I mean, they're fairly big. I mean, the carrot, that's my hand. So they're decent size. They have holes in them, so you can tie string to them or put a suction hook thing on them. Hang them in your window so the neighbors can see some fun. So super fun thing for kids, for adults, for anyone to do. So the wood cutouts are really cool. And like I said, they do come with the paints and the paintbrush. So there's those. And then also we are offering the coloring shirts. It's a white t-shirt and a black outline, and then you get 3 markers. So you can literally color it, wash it, wear it, color it again, wash it, wear it, all of that. It's like a never-ending cycle. So I have 8 images for you to choose from to put on the shirts. And then I can customize it with a kid's name if you want. So that is available right now too. And then our refills on our paint kits. So I'm out of brushes. I think I've given away close to I think I'm over 300 brushes. So my stock is out. So I don't have brushes to give you for the kits. So I've lowered the prices, but it still comes with 2 canvases and the paint. So you can keep painting along with us here. If you already have the brushes, great. It's literally a refill kit, so you can keep on going. Since we are self-quarantined for another 30 days, I will keep doing these as long as we need to. So that is what's going on with all the kits. And then yesterday, I changed my ticket site. All of those changes have been updated. My website is up to date now also. The company that I've used for years has gone out of business because of COVID-19. So I frantically searched and video called and conference called so many companies yesterday, but I found one that fits all of the needs that I need. So that's all up and running. So I apologize if things were weird and looked different, but that's why. So I think that's enough talking. Oh, we got quite a few people watching. Okay, so your background doesn't have to be dry. It can be a little bit wet. It's not going to hurt anything. Hold on, I have a whole bunch of inspiration pictures because I'm literally winging these with you guys. Okay, so first things first, when it comes to a dream catcher, most of them are circular, okay? So we're going to mostly use the black paint. You can add some color to it. You can add, it's your picture. I want it to be whatever you want it to be. I need to turn off notifications on my phone because it throws me off. Okay. All right. So like I said, you can do these however you want. I am not the best circle drawer, which I'm assuming most people aren't. So I'm gonna do a half circle kind of coming off the canvas. That way I don't have to do a perfect circle. So I'm gonna go right about here. So if I were to keep going, you know, it would be a perfect circle, but no one's gonna know that. So there's my circle, and then I'll go back and fill in where I need to. So the cool thing about doing this in black is that, oh, okay, hold on, back up. So Sam, the processing fee is the same. It's not higher, it's not lower, it's literally the same, which is really awesome. I can't get past that. Anytime you run a credit card, there's a fee. So like even if you pay with me in person, a fee comes out of the amount that I charge you. So I wish I could avoid that, but everyone gets paid somehow. So yes, there's still a fee, but it's not any higher. It's the same thing. So hopefully that answers your question. All right, and what I was going to say, the cool thing about doing this with black is it doesn't matter if your background's dry or not because black will trump it. It might turn a little bit gray, but we've talked about in the past, you can always go back later and fill that back in. All right, so there is my circle. I'm going to do my first little hanging thing of my dream catcher. So I'm going to do like a little string and then maybe a circle. Because we're having fun. Dream catchers are all different, right? And then maybe a little bit more of a string. And then maybe a bigger circle. And then maybe more of a string. Maybe a heart. It's like I said, we're just having fun with this. We're winging it. We're winging life. And then off of here will be a feather. So kind of like we did the palm trees, you just want to feather, if you want to do feathers, you kind of just like little eyelashes, tick marks on one way and then the other. So there's going to be the start to my dream catcher. And then over here, I might just do a simple string and I'll add some beads, but I'll do my feather. So sound effects make everything better. If you've painted with me before, you know this. And then I'll add maybe a bead here and maybe a smaller one and maybe a bigger one. Alright, my toddler is screaming for water. Let me see if I can get one of the boys to go give her water. Alright. So there is my one. Maybe I'll do another bead down here. Maybe one in the middle. And then I'll do another one over here. So they're just kind of little swirly lines. And then for your feathers at the end, you just swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. All the way down, wherever you want your feather to be. Okay, so the feathers are really, really easy. I miss you too, Sam. I'm reading comments on my laptop, and I have my camera facing not like selfie mode. That way, nothing's backwards. So I'm hoping this works because the whole two phone thing the other day did not work very well at all. It was crazy. All right, so in the middle of this one, I'm gonna make these both like a mini dream catcher. So I'm gonna practice down here. That's what this is. This is practice. So I'm gonna do a circle in the middle. And then from there, I'm gonna do my lines out, kind of like flower petals. In my opinion, that's what they look like. Okay, so I have my petals going out. Aw. Yeah, Jesse, definitely watch the replay. I was going to do this yesterday, and both the boys had calls, and then I had conference calls with all the ticketing site stuff, so yesterday was just crazy, so it didn't happen. I apologize. And then in the middle, I don't know how a heart would actually go. I guess I would still just kind of have like a middle section, right? And then maybe the lines would just go everywhere and not be as perfect like that one was. I can cross. I can do anything. And they have little beads. Like you can add little circles for beads all over. Because remember, that was the whole point about dream catchers. Like the little charms and the beads and all that fun stuff. That looks okay. I might come back to it later. Oh yeah, I forgot to add beads to this guy over here too. Alright, so now that we've had a little bit of practice with the little fine lines and whatever we're going to do, we're going to go up to the big guy now. So of course you want to find out where about your middle is. So ideally I think my middle will be like right here. So I'm just going to draw, you can either do a filled in circle or a outline of a circle, whatever kind of dream catcher you want to do. So I'm going to do an outline of a circle. All right, and then I'm going to do something similar to this down here, I think, but I'm going to overlap them. So I'm going to start out like that and like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but you see how they overlapped right there? So I'm going to attempt to do the overlapping every time. Sorry, my phone's going off. I don't know why. Oh, because it sees the person, of course. Okay. So on with my, okay, so I did that way. I need to do this way. This is where it's going to get tricky when it goes off the canvas. So overlap that way, and then go that way. You all done with your schoolwork? Okay, you can go upstairs and play. Oh, okay. Alright, and then that way, and that way. I know, I hear her. I just told Bradley to go in there. And then bring this down to the last one here. Yeah, not too bad. So it's got a little bit of overlapping in there. Alright. And then I'm going to go back and any of those lines that might be a little thin, like this one. Go back in just to thicken them up a little bit. Cool. Alright, so there is my dream catcher so far. Sorry, too many notifications. I need to turn off. Alright, so I think I'm pretty much done with the black. So I'm going to clean off my brush. So clean, 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 and dry. And then I want to add some white highlights or white beads or white stuff. I don't know yet. We're winging it. So I might come down here and do like a little highlight on a bead there. And maybe I'll do one over here. So they're just kind of little highlights. Give it that 3D look. Like I feel like those look totally different now. And I'm just wiping off. If I get black paint on there, I'm just wiping it off. I have no idea what it looks like because of the glare from the window. And maybe I'll make the center of this white just to make it pop. So moms with toddlers, how you hanging in there? Mine is being so defiant. It is ridiculous. Like I'm struggling. I'm on that struggle bus for sure. And maybe down here I'll add in some white, like bead looking things in here. And the same up here. Maybe I'll add white dots at the ends of all the little leaf looking, petal looking sections. See, it's bringing it all together. All right. You know what? I want a little bit of purple too. Why not, right? So I need to make some more though because the purple I had is used or dry. So white, red, and blue, mix them together. And eventually you'll get purple. And you can add purple like, you know, around the dream catchers, it's like yarn or thread. So you can add the little lines to give it that, oh, I got the black paint. To give it the illusion that it's like thread on there. In some sections. And then might as well do it to all of them, right? Maybe add some purple beads. I always struggle, like, where do I put it now? I'm gonna grab some more white. Do some little white ones. And then maybe we'll add some white in our feathers too. Add a little pop of white down here. Yeah, I like that. Totally changes it. We'll do it to all of them. Why not? Like I've said with you guys before, I'm literally winging these with you. I've never painted them. I find some inspiration pictures and we just go with it. I like that. And you can always add more feathers wherever you want. You know, if you want to do like a white there, that one that just came off all by itself. But I might put some black in there so it doesn't look too crazy by itself. Yeah, I think that works. Maybe I'll add another one over here because I'm such a symmetric person. I try not to be, but it still happens. Oh, I'm sorry, Jessie. We were not blessed with girls, right? We were boy moms, and then boom, here's a girl. I like that. And then with everything, especially as things are going the way they are right now, it's okay to put some quotes on things. So I want to give you guys some inspiration. So I'm going to write a quote on here. Maybe if I can do this with the camera and not messing everything up. we're going to do Keep Dreaming. So I like that on there. I think it adds like a nice little added touch. I don't know. Keep dreaming. We got to dream of what's going to come after all this. And then don't forget to sign your name. So when you're done and you have all the beads that you want, all the feathers, and just everything you like, go ahead and put your name down at the bottom. Sign your name, your initials. Ta-da! And then, of course, have fun. Add your own flair. Add whatever you want. It's your picture. I want you to enjoy it, but thank you guys for watching and sharing. I appreciate it. I want to see your pictures. Post them in the comments when you're done. And then don't forget, tomorrow from 3 to 5, I'll be at the studio with all of those kit pickups. You can call or text me when you get there and I'll bring it out to you, or you can run in really quick and grab it. It's totally up to you. We are using all the procedures that we can to keep everything safe and clean and sterilized. So thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I think I will see you again on Thursday. Have a good day.